Hello, so this video has three purposes. Number one, to show you how to hunt the spider robots and get their loot, and that will allow you to progress in a few different ways. Secondly, we will see the secret trader and what he has to offer, and thirdly, we'll open the way to the new map, the farm, which is the third and final map for now. Now, all of these are connected more or less because they will allow you to experience more of the game. Now, after you reach the second map of the game, the warehouse, you should have access to the ATM, the black market, and also the mining, the Bitcoin miner. So to build it, you'll actually need a lot of other stuff as well. So Bitcoin miner, as you can see, well, it doesn't show very clear from here. This is the item that drops from the spider bots. By the way, during the night, you'll get attacked by spider bots, but they're not normal spiders. They are actually pretty deadly, and they fire a lot of bullets at the same time, so you cannot really kite them. You need armor piercing ammo. They're a bit of a hassle, especially on extreme difficulty. So you need these controllers to access the Bitcoin miner. You'll also need them at some point to progress. Let me see, I think sharp perception over here, computing core. And you'll also will need them, well, obviously to build some other stuff as well. But you also need them for this quest over here. Well, how should I do this? I guess I should show you the quests, the completed ones, and what they are called, storm resistance. So after you do some quests with the melee challenges and some of the other stuff, you will actually arrive at the storm resistance quest, which means you have to kill 3 spider bots and loot the computing core. Yes, you can actually loot the spider corpses if they get killed by something else, but that's kind of harder. That's why they specifically say kill them. This will unlock another type of progression, which was a little bit of a mystery until now, but this is how you unlock the survivor, which is just a duck that has the beak of an eagle or something like that. This will give you 5 HP, a little bit of armor, but it will reduce your walking and your running speed by a bit. Also, you can get the berserker by just doing the other stuff, but he's not really that good because he has some mobility, but everyone can hear him because he's a lunatic, and he has only a little bit of extra HP and more damage with melee weapons and less damage with guns. But that's how you unlock the survivor or the talents. As you can see, killing those little weird things is very, very beneficial. But to do that, we need to have a few things ready. So again, this is a game about preparation. So as you know over here, well, I guess I have to show you the upgrade tree. Armor bullet crafting. So for this, you just basically need a stack of bullets, armor piercing bullets for each of the categories. And after that, you can craft them. Also, this is a bit of an annoying thing because you need the gunpowder and the normal bullets. What I normally do is for the assault rifle, because that's what most people will be using at this point of the game anyway, just buy the assault rifle bullets and then you buy the standard shotgun shells and the standard small ammo, because the rusty ones will not give you gunpowder. You go over here, dismantle items. Again, you'll need a lot of this, and this will also be very, very useful for the later parts of the game. Okay, that's done. 600 bullets. And then there are some other things we can talk about, the blueprint over there, but then you can craft them. You go over here to the ammo and armor piercing bullets for assault rifle. So as you can see, you need the standardized bullets, the gunpowder, you also need the metal plates, and you need the canned gunpowder. Now this is a bit of another thing that it's kind of like another dimension of the game, but what I can see, you can probably buy as much as you can, well, until 8, but it will restock in 3 minutes or so, so don't worry about it. So now we can actually craft the armor piercing bullets. Again, you cannot do this without it. I tried, it's almost impossible. So let's craft all of that. I mean, you can, yeah, let's sort all of this. And now we have armor piercing bullets. Now it's kind of sad when you have to use the armor piercing bullets on normal enemies. So make sure you have some of the other bullets as well, so you can swap out between them. So when is the best time to do this? Again, I'll not discuss the equipment because I'm pretty advanced in the game and I still have a couple of things I can do, but as you can see, I'm a walking tank and I still think I can die pretty easily if I'm not careful. I have the tier 3 rifle extended magazine, Now, this stuff is not so good, but we should have no problems. We have a lot less recoil than normally. So the best time to do this would be around 4 AM because the spiders will disappear. They appear at 22, they disappear at 6. So you want the spiders to be spawned on the map, but you don't want to fight them in the dark because that's horrible. Let's check if the storm is far away. The storm is far away. So let's say we go to bed and we wake up at 3:51 or something like that. So you can change with T. Also recommend you grab a couple of grenades because sometimes things don't go as planned and you cannot fight them in fair battle. And you go over here to the sewers and you... This is the easiest way because you have some cover, you have some enemies that might help you. We're kind of a slow duck. Well, unfortunately for us, they didn't lower the dodge speed. Where did these guys come from? It's mostly in my progression of the character and some of the other stuff. Okay, so as you can see, some time has passed. Get some random stuff and a computing core, which we'll need for other stuff as well. Now, it's up to you if you just go up the road, because if you go up the road, you'll extract, and over here, usually there will be a robot that will be killed by the raiders or the mercenaries. Or even by the boss. Now, enemies generally don't fight each other unless they're very close to you. Or more or less close to you. I should have swapped out my ammo. Like I said, if you're having trouble killing them, usually one will spawn over there and he'll get killed by the scavengers. Or even by the mercenaries over here. Sorry for looking at me. Well, I guess they're already aggroed. I might as well kill them as well. This is the power of the armor-piercing bullets. Yes, so you can draw the robots over here and they'll fight the mercenaries as well. Just in case you need some extra help or you just want to get the kill. I did try this off camera, but it's kind of hard and you need to be a little bit luckier than me. Wow, I'm so heavy. So easy to catch the robots off guard in the main street over here. Why are you behaving like that? These ducks are tempting fate. You know, it's daytime and everything is okay. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit problematic if you want to loot all of them in this situation. That's why I have this. I replaced the HP. Don't worry about it. Don't think too much about it. So we have 3 of or 2 of them. Now you might be thinking, well, now I should just loot the entire map. Yes, you would be correct, and that's the way you should do it. But the robots don't despawn. If they're spawned on the map, they'll be here. So don't let your guard down. I'm tired of wasting up my good bullets for that. Anyway, once it's daytime you can relax a little bit. The dangerous part has passed. I like to have a few fast medkits because the medkits will heal you faster. The small first aid kits will heal you faster than the bigger ones. Okay, so there is no other robot? I think they're on the map, but like I said, they will not interact with anything unless you are a little closer to them. Okay, I was trying to listen to see if there's something over here. No, so I guess this time only 2 spawn, but you get the idea. Okay, so now we extract, because we did the main thing. Man, we're so heavy we can barely carry anything. Okay, enough of that. So we'll go to the second part of the game, in which we'll need a couple of things as well. That was not so bad. I guess it kind of went according to the plan. We even killed Chapo because Potato, or whatever we want to call him. Okay, so let's put that over there. You also just get some cool attachments on the guns you collect, but normally it doesn't happen. So let's sell all of this stuff. I'll keep that. Yeah, I guess this is a bit of a cheesy situation because if you do it like this, you'll be able to sometimes get extremely good gear from the dead mercenaries. And as you can imagine, that was not the intended way of playing the game. That mobile phone over there as well. Oh wow, we're already full up. Okay. So, what do you do with the mining, Bitcoin mining? Well, this is just the beginning of your troubles. You also need graphic cards. You can make the Potato graphic card, but the Potato graphic card is 10 times slower than the normal graphic one. So this will be 24. This will be 240. But you might as well just fill them up with Potato graphic cards, which you can make over here at your workbench. Again, I forgot the exact way to unlock them, but you'll be able to do that. So you'll just fill up all of your slots over here with the Potato graphic cards, or if you are lucky enough to find some of these, the GPUs, you'll actually have a passive way to earn some money in the game, but that's going to be a little longer. And the other thing you can do over here is, of course, progress. Even if you don't kill Lordon, you'll be able to progress a little bit in some of these steps over here. It will reduce the gun spread and it will make us reload faster. Perfect control. What do we need over here? I guess we need the backpack master for that. And for that we need Lordon. Anyway, you get the idea. And of course, a talented survivor duck. Now, before we go to the next area, which will be the warehouse, which will be the secret merchant, we need to go over some things as well. You can either find a gas mask in a raid, you can get it from a few quests. I think I got it as a reward from a quest, or you can just craft it. To craft it, you just need bleach and polyethylene, which is just water, composing water, or dismantling water bottles. It's kind of a weird thing, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, dismantle it, you get the polyethylene sheet. Nice. I'll drop it because I don't think I'll ever use it. Also, for this part, we'll need some steams. You can kind of skip the steam part, but I'll do it because I have a lot of them. I guess I'll also use some of the armor-piercing bullets just in case. I need to really clean up all of these things over here because my inventory is filled with nonsense. So you can probably just use the electric grenades to kill them. Very effective against mechanical enemies. So I haven't tried any of the other grenades, but again, I'm just giving you all of the options so you don't struggle like I did in the beginning. Let's put that over there. So for the next part we need the gas mask and also need 2 dynamite sticks. Because we need to blow up the entrance to the farm. That's actually a little harder than it sounds. We don't need that, we'll place that. Yeah, no, do I need all of this? No, this is mostly for show and tell, but it's also to kind of be sure we don't run into other issues while we're there. So we're mostly ready. Also, I'll show you what keys we need once we get there, because we need the cellar key. We need two types of cellar keys. A key to the cellar, this one, and we need another cellar key, but... Let me see if I can find it over here. If not, you can just look at them when we get there. You just need this one? I guess we'll see once we get there. Oh no, you need this one as well. So you need a cellar key, and you also need a cellar crossroad key to get to the other part of the map. So the gas mask to keep you safe from the gas, the cellar key to enter the crossroad, I think, is to access the other parts, and we'll basically spawn at the factory, more or less. So let's sleep, and then we'll teleport over there. Now there are a couple of ways through which you can do this, but I'll not insist too much on that. You can just go over there. To go over there, you need to go through the north side of the map, blow up the wall on ground 0, and just go up the north, and then you can go to the next map. Or if you have the beacon build, you just teleport over there to the warehouse area. We'll just wait. Yes, on the northwest part of the ground 0, you'll see a big wall near the fishing spot that has a crack in it. Just throw a grenade or a dynamite there and destroy it, but you should probably throw a grenade because the dynamite will be needed for this part over here. Now, this map is a little weird. It's like woods from Escape from Tarkov. You can have bosses spawning in some different areas, especially that horrible boss Sturman, which has something similar over here. Now, to access the cellar, you can go through both ways, meaning you can go from over here or over here. We'll go through over here because you probably cannot go through here because of the bosses and the other stuff. We'll try to make things easier for us. Come on. That backpack. Well, yeah, time to leave. Usually there'll be a crow mercenary at some point over here, so you can actually get into a lot of cross fights over here, as you saw. Let me reload. Yeah, oh, by the way, the mercenaries can throw grenades if you haven't seen them do that. They will throw grenades and they'll be very annoying. Also, over here it's your speed. Also, if you want to see what that does, you can go over here and see. Increase move. Oh, come on, it doesn't show you how much, it just says so. I don't really feel like fighting that boss either. I can probably take him. Not, let's take him. The boss get killed by someone else? No. No, that's not supposed to happen. Yeah, you have a quest as well to kill the boss while you're under the effect of the speed steam. Electrified MP7, yeah. That will be a thing as well, so... just don't think too much about it. Like I said, you can have a different bosses spawning in different areas. We didn't get any of that because he got killed super fast by the crows and the other stuff. Sure. Switch bullets and let's go. I have to come back to this map and do so many other things, but definitely This is the part of the game where we have to use teams, we have to be more careful, we can be more creative with our gameplay style. So I wanted to avoid the boss and I ran into the boss itself. So you can probably just go through here and through here like that, but it still feels like this is a little safer in my opinion. I really want to loot a little bit, but I know I shouldn't and I don't have the time. So over here, I'm not sure if you can notice this or not, but it's definitely over here. You need a cellar key and then you just run through this area for quite a bit. You don't take any damage even though there is the gas. I don't think there is anything to loot over here. I don't think there's anything over there. I'll have to check another time with the flashlight. Game is so quiet in a way. I like it. We can do it without the speed stuff. Destroyed area. I don't think there's anything over here either. I think... Oh, hiding spot. Well, let's check. Maybe we'll get a crafting recipe or something. Nope. Because this is what it looks under the ravine, or in the ravine itself. You only walk on top of the bridges, so you don't see this. And over here is the crossroad, which you need the cellar crossroad key. It's so spooky with the nylon, the foil over there. Even is this guy supposed to be like danger? Danger is always around. Great. Change modification. So this is another layer of the game where you will need blue cubes. You can get some other stuff. Basically, you take less elemental damage. You can get minus HP. You get more damage, but get minus HP. Whoa, that's a tough sell. Anyway, you have that as another layer of progression, and over here you can buy some other stuff. You have an incendiary bullet, which is the incendiary grenade. It's a translation error, and you also have the storm suit, which will allow you to do some other stuff. On this plasma, you can also craft cola. You can also craft the MP155 Ultima. Now, I think this takes money from your stash, your entire supply of cash, not your cash money, but your entire supply of money. I think I'll just take one of these as a backup. You can also buy rockets. You can find a rocket launcher. I already have the rocket launcher. This will buy two of these. Why not? Voila, I guess I can buy that as well. This is the enhanced bullets. These are the bullets that you can use for the cube gun, I think, I believe. It's tempting to buy this. It's super tempting, but then I'll be out of money. Just do it. Okay, and that is exactly why I said you need the injectors, because without the injectors, you'll be stuck in here for such a long time. Boy, yeah. I should change to armor piercing, because we might run into another boss at the factory, but I guess if he was here, he's not at the other side. Cellar fence key. I don't have this one, so you actually need 3 keys to fully loot the place. Okay. I guess some of the keys are really rare. Open up. Rats, I hate this boss. Okay, we killed Lordon. Ooh. You know it's him because he will have the dog with him at all times. Give me that. He's actually pretty easy to kill if you just spawn around the corner and kill his dog first. But it's a little annoying because he was... What a dirty camper! The dog will also have a gas mask sometimes, so again, I think it all ties into the whole plot of the game in a way. Oh, I got so scared because I didn't know what to do. It's actually a very, very good gun. ADS time is my... Yes? Nah, it's fine. I guess I can just use his laser. So, it's a sniper ammo. Nice. So don't forget to loot his dog because his dog... Don't think too much about it. Don't worry, he'll respawn. He only has tier 3 body armor. And this is all because you cannot go into any of these areas without the proper armor piercing bullets, otherwise you'll shoot at enemies for hours. Now we need to go over there to that warehouse area. So we kind of killed 2 bosses. Meh. It was not hard, we farmed a lot. Yeah, this is my playstyle. Farm so much you don't feel much of the difficulty settings, but you are playing on extreme. I never lower the difficulty. Man, that's so scary when you do it because you think you'll die. Enter the farm of no return, which means we'll have to extract from the map. But this will also give us time to activate the beacon to reach the farm town. Northern factory. I guess we'll try to extract over there. You can come, ouch, to this area. I think we can come to this area with the... what's it called? The boat as well, and then you'll spawn somewhere at the pier, but I don't think I want to do that. Why is that marked as a dangerous area? I forgot where the other... Oh, I think you'll arrive at the docks. Yikes, better get moving. I have no idea what to do around here. There are also a few totems that will reduce the sound you make when moving, so I guess that would be nice here as well. I guess we cannot cross through here. Nothing in front of us. This game is so scary, especially when you're entering a new area. By the way, FPS over here is a bit problematic, so careful, I guess. Yeah, I can only imagine what's in the dormitory. I think we can go past this area. Sorry, I cannot show you too much of the farm. Not really reload so much. A key over there. Did I get the headmaster's office key? We did. I hope I can quietly sneak through this area. Whoa, we used up all of our steams. That's bad. Oh, I thought I had more. Well, I guess they just fly out of the window. Please tell me this is it. Oh, okay, we activated the beacon. We did so much good work today, right? That Lordon, wow, he just appeared. He appeared near me and he started to chase me and I panicked and I think I pressed the wrong buttons a couple of times. I don't know what happened. I was not expecting him to come so aggressively after me. Hey, that's actually a major production, a major progression stopper. I kind of want to keep his rifle. His rifle seems like it's kind of cool. The other boss's electrified MP7 is also pretty cool. How many bullets can this thing hit? 4. So yeah, so if he fires 4 times, then you know you can attack him, because all of the bosses behave the same way as you. So after firing the gun for 3 times, you'll have to reload. That's nice. Electrified. Oh yeah. Okay. MP 155 Ultima. I don't know, this game has so many cool things. So we have the expansion crate. A recipe, I didn't know we can craft that. Cola recipe. We deserve that old Coca-Cola. We have ahead Mr. Key. So again, just register the keys as soon as you can. So you don't forget about them. Now let's kind of switch out or switch on our progression to 100. Gun damage multiplier 4%. Well, this was such a big stopper for me. Then we have the backpack master. We do have a survivor backpack with us, which we dropped some of the stuff. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so this will give your capacity another 5 points, which is severely needed, as you can imagine. Perfect control needs a lot of money as well. We need a lot of tires for this, so gun spread and recoil control. Okay. Full protection. I guess we have the level 4 body armor, but we don't have the Side Pro helmet. By the way, this armor I found it on the mercenaries on ground 0. It only has 4 points of armor, 3.9, but it has a backpack capacity of 7. That's why I took it. So what can we play around over here with? I guess that will be a little harder to take. I guess you can maybe get lucky with the black market. Oh, good thing they gave me a heart. Well, they give me a heart and I'll give the heart to you. That's what other progression we can do over here. I guess this is pretty good as well. Why not the precise aim? Need a melee injector for this, but it's... Actually, we can buy a melee injector from this guy, because we unlocked most of his stuff anyway. So yeah, as you can see, the game has 1,000,000% progression, and that's why I love it so much. I think some people just delete their progress just to go through all of this again. Oh wow, I really need this dog trainer over here. I have some of the stuff required. Pet backpack capacity, plus 1 would be huge. I mean, I already have the level for this, but I just need the full protection. So this is another big stop for us. There's another trader in the farm town. I don't think there's a trader in the warehouse, but there's definitely a trader in the farm town. And I'll show you everything related to the game. Okay. Activate, so recoil control and gun spread, gun headshot damage. Space crystals, so this will be another stop for the progression, which again is another layer of the game, which I don't have enough time to explain to you what that means for now, but it's definitely there. I'll try to play more the cube storage device. As you saw, those bonuses come with a cost. Some of them have a cost, some of them don't have a cost. I guess I also want a stockpile of the boss guns. Anything else I wanted to talk about? And to be honest, that's kind of like it. I think I already made a lot of progress. So definitely keep your potatoes. Keep all of your potatoes intact. Don't eat them because you need a lot of potato graphic cards. Oh yeah, I wanted to craft the MP105 Ultima before I forget. Enhance performance across the board. So this is 60 damage. What is the damage for a normal shotgun? 105 normal. 55. These are just... But why would you craft it? I don't know. Let's look at it. It's kind of cheap to craft, but you need MP100. So you buy that one and then you upgrade it to the advanced parts, which is kind of cool because that's how it's done in real life as well. Fire rate. Well, I don't have enough time to look at all of the details. Oh, okay, so I upgraded the shotgun that had a lot of attachments and they gave me the attachments in my inventory back. That's actually pretty cool. I thought I lost them. Let's get some ammo and fire this as well. Yeah, I was scared of that boss and his dog so much. They're actually kind of a funny little pair. Oh, it has 10. Magazine capacity of 10. While this one only has, I think, 8. 8. So it has more capacity, more damage, a little bit of everything. And this will kind of shred, look at this. The only problem is the spread. That's 20 meters, so even in 20 meters you can still kill enemies super slow. Look at this. You feel like the Terminator with this gun. This is just kind of like some of the lowest accessories you can put on it. I think there will be much better accessories. Keep fire spread. ADS spread, sound range, aiming range, digital sight, damage multiplier. Okay, I love it so much. I mean, it's been such a long time since I played a game like this that actually challenges me, makes me search for stuff I have no idea how to get, and it's super cool. I'll have to upgrade the black market, fully upgrade the farm. Some of the quests over here. I have 0. Oh no, I killed some of his group members, so I just have to kill him. So definitely buy all of the yellow injectors as soon as you can, even if you're low on money. The other beacon, I'm not really sure where it is. Also, we need money to teleport over there, but you see how nice the map is. I still have a couple of things to do in the warehouse area, and then we'll definitely move only to Farm Town. And I'm also a bit afraid on this difficulty because, as you can see, we don't really get much spare equipment. And we still cannot replace most of the stuff we have. Oh yeah, I think I didn't forget about this. Oh, it loads it like a tank shell. And to be honest, it's a bit deceiving because this says it does a damage, armor penetration and armor break of 3. Explosion radius is 3.5. This says it does a damage of 10, so I'm not sure. Oh, it does 65. I have a feeling this does 65 because this is the max amount of damage you can... That final guy survives, but the other guys just get smashed. Or maybe the second as well. What about the third? I have a suspicion this will one-shot certain bosses, but if it doesn't one-shot them, it's actually pretty easy to reload. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's actually going to be a faster reload than my gun, I feel like. So you use this as an engager and then you just pepper them with this. Such a fun game. I love trying all of these weapons here and there. You were a real professional. Too bad I had to give away that cool backpack. Anyway, see you next time. Bye bye. I wish we had the button to quack. That's what they need to add next. The button, press button, we quack. Bye bye.